Good to see you all. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the program so that you guys will know what you will be facing in the modules to come. The ones at least that will be visiting in Munich, because as you know, this is a limited presentation actually, or let's say a long presentation of the program, just presenting some parts online. But the actual program is happening in Munich live. So hope the ones that are seeing us here can join us there. For now, I will present a little bit the program, and if we have some time at the end, well, hopefully we will, I would like to do a healing practice of deep relaxation, a very effective practice that will be pretty helpful. Let's see, it takes about half an hour. So probably I will use up half an hour to bore you with the program, and then we'll do the healing practice. So I'll just go on to the site. So if you go onto my site, you will see, if you go to Amrita, you will find this information. So the idea is that in this development of healers, so one thing that at least I have discovered in the sense of what was missing from certain modern schools of healing, was that there was not so much emphasis put on developing the healer on an energetic level. That is, I observed that there weren't any disciplines in terms of training the energy of the person, cleaning, promoting, strengthening the energy, and so on. All the facts that we were talking about last time. So one thing that you will find in the program is that I will be teaching, according to the level that we will be working on, different types of Qigongs. So first of all, for strengthening our energy as healers, but of course as instruments, as tools for being able to help others as well. So it's a whole lot different if your vessel is clean and prepared and has enough energy, enough power to project energy, and of course you are receiving from the universe, from the grace of God and so on. But having your vessel prepared is very, very important. So you will receive as healers Qigongs that will help you to develop, Qigongs that will help you to heal yourself, and Qigongs that will help you to heal others. I think it's a very important foundation of this work. Then another part that comes through my training in alternative medicines is Oriental diagnosis. I will be teaching a little bit about how to be able to diagnose certain illnesses. It is important because sometimes people come and it's difficult to have all this clarity, all this spark that we sometimes might have. So learning how to measure the pulses, for example, and learning how to observe certain things in the energy, but also in the composition of a person, then helps you to kind of guides you in a way so that you can choose the right energetic techniques and so on. And in this way, seeing this as a basis of work, then another thing I will be sharing with you is certain Ayurvedic techniques for general types of illnesses. So this is, I know this is not healing with energy, but we are using our energy and energetic based techniques to bring the healing about. So certain healings in Ayurveda are so well and sought after, they are so effective and sought after that even today they are practiced from hospitals in the West. So I will be giving you certain little diamonds, I believe, that will help you to improve your health and the health of the people that are coming to you. Of course, we are not doctors, but we can help with suggesting the right way to go about certain ailments in terms of strengthening the body on the physical level. Then Another thing that for me is really beautiful and interesting, and for those of you that are dealing with Reiki, and maybe you know a little bit about it, is the use of sacred syllables or letters or like imprints or seals, as we say in Vajrayana and in Taoism, to promote healing. Now, this is really effective, a really deep and effective technique to go and transform the energy of the person in a very simple way, especially for us healers. We are using the syllables as a vessel to bring about the healing energy. So everything is more controlled, everything is more, let's say, based upon a kind of safe procedure. The syllable itself attracts specific energies and helps as a vessel to promote it to the person. And part that is always people ask is, can we heal emotional issues? Yes, we can heal emotional issues. Although I believe there needs to be some training to the energetic healer, and of course there should be understanding as to face let's say, our own darkness in a way and deal with it. Now, this is important. In most cases, we want to get rid of the problem. We want to be free, we want to be happy, we want to be released from everything, no? But there is a lot of our learning and power that is literally hidden in our neurosis, in our darkness. So we need to somehow deal with that, face it in a more concrete way. Through therapy is the best way. But there are cases where literally the answer does not lie in this life. The answer lies in past lives, or is somehow mixed or difficult to extract and bring it to this reality, or to our understanding in this reality. So, in that sense, there are certain techniques that I will be healing. I'll have to decide on the group, but one of them is a really effective technique into going in the deepest part of these imprints that we'll find in our karmic, let's say, reservoir, and literally aim and extract them and heal them in the best possible way. So this is really, really very effective, and it does help on the emotional level, bringing about healing on the emotional level. It is something that certain people that might like it can literally make a career out of it. If they really want to just pursue that, they can do it. This technique that is called Jyoti is really effective and has many, many levels of work, and depending on how good the healer is, it can really solve many, many, many problems. So this is one of the things that really is for me a gift in this whole process. Now, we were talking earlier about Qigongs and so on, and something that is really important is our own level of health. Our own level of health as healers is critical. We say that it's, in Taoism, we say that for a person to have the highest level of health, or when they have the highest level of health, they are radiating a sort of energy, a golden energy around them that is really the highest level of health. And this type of energy takes years and years to build in Taoism. For healers, it's really, really important. It's fundamental. If you have that high level, then it's easier. You won't be depleted so much. And of course, you will have a higher capacity of treating people as not getting depleted very easily. Not that you will be healing with your own energy, but certain times there are people that really take a toll on our energy. So it is important to have a high level, and I will be teaching techniques of Golden Qi so as to protect and elevate your personal level. I believe that is crucial for healers. Now, another thing that I will be touching in terms of many traditions is healing in that specific tradition. So healing in Tantra, for example. Tantra is beautiful in a way that it offers so many different ways of also dealing with the psychological aspects, but many aspects that have to do with the reality of the self, this transpersonal psychological aspect. So depending also on the group, I will be sharing quite a bit. Hopefully, and as I'm saying, it really depends on the participants, on their personal flavor, what they like most. I will be going into it more or not so much, depending on you guys. So, of course, as you see here, subtle anatomy cannot be out of this. You need to understand energy channels. You need to be able to have access to them. You need to understand different levels of the aura and really go in there and start making changes, especially when people are sick or when they have emotional problems and they're dealing with them in a heavy way. What we discover is that the aura really gets damaged. It gets damaged in a serious way, not just like a little bit or some negativity, some dirt, for example, that you might be thinking. You know, the aura can literally split and present holes and things like that. So, if you have some clarity and hopefully later on capacity, you'll be able to go into these levels and mend these type of issues that could have been created by illnesses or by the emotional aspect. I will be teaching a lot because there was certain people really. Actually, this started from some of my students here. They wanted to learn pranic healing, but on a kind of a different level. I'm not I've training in pranic healing, but I do not teach pranic healing as you might have learned it. So I will give you a different approach to pranic healing, or what people might know as pranic healing from Choa Kok Sui. This idea of pranic healing is literally a hands-on approach to going into certain centers or parts of the body with a specific type of prana, a specific type of energy that is needed, and working with that. So it's like a mechanic, let's say, for old cars. Try and think something like that. Literally getting our hands dirty. The reason that I'm teaching it is because literally through this way, through these techniques, you will get your hands dirty. You will go in deep, understand the different energies, understand how they feel and all that, and you will be able to have a better capacity later on. So I think it has a good place being presented in this program. Now another big part, as you see here, is clairvoyance. How we can heal through psychic senses, or in dream time, or how we can access somehow this capacity of either scanning or seeing illness and things like that. There is a number of techniques that I will be presenting, and I will be presenting them in different stages in the program, that will give you, if you want to go into it, this capacity of literally being able to recognize with your subtle senses illnesses and ways that can be healed, that can be transformed. I believe it's something that every healer should somehow, one way or another, develop, because it is a part that deepens the way that our intuition works. It deepens the way that we trust this intuition. It deepens our way of perceiving the knowledge that we already have somehow, and it's lying there waiting for us to really, see it and trust it in that sense. So in the sense of spiritual traditions, I was speaking earlier about pranic healing. Another thing I will be sharing with the people is Reiki. Reiki is again a system that comes from actually Buddhism, but has been like packaged in the modern world in a different way. So what I will be giving the people there is, and I'm sorry if you guys or some people that might be hearing this are making a profit out of creating or certifying Reiki masters. I don't believe in that type of thing. So I will be giving all levels of Reiki in a simplified and more dynamic way. So after this, you can be Reiki masters if you want, and working with the root of all this information, as I was saying, with the Buddhist idea. This is literally will come as a package with the teachings of the Buddha of Medicine, the Medicine Buddha by Satya Guru, and everything will be kind of packaged in this type of practice. Speaking about this Eastern or Chinese approach to healing, a beautiful healing lineage in Chinese Buddhism. It's called Han Mi or Mitsun. The Mitsun has a wide range of working with literally divine power or divine light, as they call it. The treasure vase techniques, or sometimes they're referred to as that. And I will be sharing some of these techniques that are very helpful in terms of dealing with problems that could be even maybe above our powers sometimes. But in this kind of system, I will be presenting some techniques that I haven't presented before. And many people that could have studied the system either with me or other teachers that have been teaching it, I know there is not access to these techniques, so I will be teaching some new ones. So this is a really effective way. The treasure vase contains 100 techniques really, and from what teachers have been sharing in the past years, there were only a few. Lately, some came about again, so these will be included in the program. Let me see more. Kabbalah is a beautiful tradition, as we were working a little bit with prayer last time. It helps us connect deeply with the grace of God, but also the transformative power that is hidden in Kabbalistic training and teaching is beautiful. I will be sharing some things that I believe are important in terms of deepening our connection with God, but of course, let's say strengthening the healer profile as we are connected with grace. This, and together with healing with angels, really is a package type of work that in a way we are building up on these type of, let's say, helpers for growing. We are not only doing the work ourselves, as you know, we are acting as messengers of grace. So in this way, it is very important to be conscious about the spiritual help we are receiving, that we are receiving actually all the time, but we cannot listen. So this Kabbalistic work will really start to deepen this connection, and I will be teaching you ways so that you can understand a little bit better all this idea about healing with angels and healing with what we call in Kabbalah Majid. Majid is like this idea of a formed entity that can even happen through intense prayer that can help people. So let me go back to this. Now, a thing that I really love, and it's kind of shamanic in a way, but I believe it's very interesting in terms of if it is your flavor, but also a good part of starting to understand our dream body, our double as we call it, is healing with our dream body. So today we will be doing a healing technique that will involve our dream body. Literally in deep relaxation, we will start to heal certain aspects. These techniques that I will be healing, that I will be sharing with you, which is healing with a double, is literally you will learn to put your consciousness in that dream body and act with that dream body in terms of healing. And it's a fascinating way because you're starting to perceive the world in a different way, and I think it's really let's say colorful. If I have time, as you see here, I will be sharing some of the techniques for healing cancer. It's more like a support for patients who are dealing with cancer. This is a whole big chapter, especially in Taoism and Vajrayana Buddhism, that can help. Actually, I have designed 2 different modules separate from this program that can be used for this type of illnesses that are life-threatening in that way. But if there is interest, we can add enough of these to help you or help others in that sense. Of course, one of the main, let's say, the big issues is how to die consciously and how to help people die consciously. So we will all face that part in our lives where we will come to see death in the eyes, let's say. And it's really important to be prepared, to know what to do, but also to have this clarity of remaining present in the process. And of course, I will be showing you certain techniques. They are very strong in Tibetan Buddhism, where literally we are guiding a person through the process of dying. So helping them to recognize what is happening in their body at the time of death, but at the same time helping them to come out of their body, helping the soul to exit the body consciously. Because this literally will define the next incarnation or the process of the soul. In a way, exiting the body from a certain opening in the body will characterize the energy of the soul at the time, and this will vibrate with higher or lower levels or realms of our existence. And it is important to have some type of, I believe, clarity in this process. So dying consciously is one of the things that I think is good to know, at least some of the techniques that are there. I will be teaching a few so that you find your personal flavor, what you like more. And I will be teaching them actually on different levels, so more external, internal, and really secret techniques that you can apply, either for yourself or for others. And there are beautiful things that you can do. Imagine some years ago in the Sangha of Carlos de Leon in Mexico, when Carlos taught this type of teaching, gave this type of teaching, they created a group that they were offering this type of services 24 hours for anyone who died, of course, for free. And imagine that, you call a number and somebody comes at your house and they offer this type of service, and because I know the Sangha and the people who were involved, they were doing good work. And it's an amazing thing. Imagine if you can offer that for people who are dying. So that's something that I believe should be there in our path as healers, in our path as practitioners, and it's good to in a way be prepared and help others. Now, in this same tradition, in Tibetan Buddhism, there are many techniques that we can use through the Buddha's grace to change our reality, heal. And I will be sharing a lot, especially the Medicine Buddha teachings are like a main part of this. I'm not sure if we managed to go through it in a weekend, but in the initial program, when I was designing it, there are 7 days of this Medicine Buddha teachings. So it's a complete path we will see how these things evolve in Germany. If it goes well and you guys are into it, then we can do more with the medicine Buddha, but it's really a beautiful approach to healing. And then through different Buddhas, you see here the green Tara, white Tara, that is her emanation for healing, and of course different Dakinis, especially the Dakinis of the elements, to change the constitution in the body, change even the karma in the body, and things like that. It's really, really interesting. And for me, it's something that I believe can be very, very effective. If you dedicate yourself to working with that, then it can be really, really effective, because you need to prepare yourselves. You need to reach a certain level first as practitioners, and then offer this type of healing through your practice. And of course, there's a whole series of techniques that I will be presenting for prosperity, for changing our material reality, and not only money, but also the way that we live, the way that we receive from the world or give to the world. And of course, prosperity does not only refer to just material things, but it is this wealth of life. So wealth of life could be love, could be friends, could be our connection with each other, could be understanding grace in our lives. So all these things, and there's a whole set of teachings that we usually choose to share for this type of problems, because many times, especially if you go into this spiritual practice or becoming healers and so on, many times the money is not the greatest thing that happens in your life. Beautiful other things happen, but not so much money. And there are ways to remedy that. So that's why these techniques exist in the first place, for people who are really dedicating a lot of time to their spiritual growth, and they need some type of support so that they still have this capacity of living well, having a nice house, and not having problems in the material world. So this is something that I will be also sharing with you there. I think that's it, more or less. I don't want to bore you anymore. I don't know if you have any questions or you wish to something to be clarified. Just giving you a couple of moments as I'm preparing for the next one. No, nobody has any questions about all these weird things. Everything is so clear. I'm either too good or too bad at this. Maybe too bad, but let's see. So what I want to do today is part of a series of teachings I gave online a few years ago during the COVID thing. It is actually, let's say, an approach or a guided meditation in deep relaxation. This was created by Carlos de Leon, especially this one that we're doing today. And I like it very much. It's really effective, especially for people who are kind of limited in their way of receiving. Some people experience a lot of pain or are very sensitive to energy and so on. You can do deep relaxation and apply this type of thing that we will be doing today, and it can be very helpful. And of course, later on, you can apply this guiding other people through the process. So this is done in deep relaxation. So what you'll need to do is literally find a place where you're sitting now in your home to be totally relaxed, even lie down. And there will be a music that will be kind of like background, as a background noise. There are some things in the music that you don't need to worry about, but hopefully they'll put you in a deeper relaxation state. And all you need to do is just follow the instructions and enjoy it. And of course it will be here and will be recorded, and you can go through the process again and again and repeat it at your leisure. So for now, just make yourselves comfortable, and I will be guiding you into this process. So I will be preparing as you guys are preparing, so just give me a moment. So if you're feeling that the music in my voice is in balance, just give me a nod, some of you, so that I know. Yes. So just take a moment, close your eyes. And as you're closing your eyes, you're immediately feeling that you're beginning to relax. There is a warm, light feeling starting from the top of your head, that is covering you. And as it's passing from the top of your head to your forehead, the eyes, making you feel really relaxed. As you observe your breathing, you are feeling that you are relaxing even deeper. Breathing is natural, effortless, and you are relaxing more and more. This warm current of light is all around you and is passing through your body, making you feel deeper, relaxed, more present, more clear. Your mind is quieting down. It is becoming calmer. And you feel how you're entering a state of peace, state of rest. A state that slowly connects you with your power, with your internal wisdom. This warm current of energy is passing through your torso, hands, belly. You're becoming more relaxed, more connected to your body and your mind, in perfect harmony, in a beautiful balance. Pelvis is relaxing, legs, deeper and deeper. You're entering a state of peace and wisdom. As it's growing, taking you to a state of love, a state of balance, even a state of joy. You become aware as you connect with your inner being. There is more peace, more wisdom, more power, and more love. As you're observing your breathing, deeper and deeper you are growing into the state of love. And you observe how your body is falling into a deep sleep. Your mind is very clear and aware. Your mind is present. But as your body is sleeping, every physical problem is starting to dissolve. Every illness is starting to heal. Your consciousness always alert, always awake, always observing. Allow your body to continue sinking into this deep sleep, into this search for health, of balance. And you're going to take a journey with me. Imagine a vast farmland. In this farmland, there is a big hot air balloon with a basket. One of those hot air balloons which are used for traveling. You are in front of the hot air balloon, climb into the basket. The balloon starts to ascend, slowly rising up through. You feel very much at peace as the balloon continues to ascend. You feel an increased sense of freedom as you have never experienced before. The balloon continues to climb through the air and begins to travel, riding the wind. You can see down below the different types of fields of the farmland. Many shades of green, gold, yellow, brown. The fields are even divided geometrically by roads into squares, rectangles. You can see even farms, barns, white houses. It's like a green geometric sea, and you continue to rise. The fields and houses are becoming increasingly smaller and smaller. And as you gaze and admire the vastness of the horizon, you see also some beautiful, puffy passing clouds. And you continue traveling through the balloon. The landscape is now slowly changing. Far below, you see the earth changing. You can see hills, valleys, rivers gently zigzagging, and many, many trees. You're floating, traveling through the air,
and you like this feeling of flying very much. You feel completely free. Slowly the balloon reaches the ocean shore, and you can see the beaches stretching infinitely, endless waves crashing into the rock and sand. You continue to travel over the ocean, crossing the vast ocean. You can see the different shades of the sea, blues and greens. You're enjoying crossing the ocean very much. Far below, in the ocean surface, you can even see the splashing of some whales, dolphins. You feel very, very well. A few seagulls start to fly close by, and you realize you're getting closer to land. You're approaching a small tropical island. A forgotten little world, set in this turquoise ocean, under the dome of the blue sky. The balloon starts to descend until it gently lands on the sand. You leave the basket, you come down from the balloon, and you find that you are on this beautiful island. Beautiful beaches with soft pink sand, palm trees. The ocean is calm, gently touching the beaches. There is a pleasant tropical breeze, and you can see and hear seagulls. You feel completely free. And you start exploring this island. You start walking around. And eventually, you come across a sort of temple and go towards it. It is a very beautiful temple, full of plants, full of flowers. You get closer and you can see that there are many lovely fountains. It is a very beautiful place, full of life, full of light. There are also many birds, and you can see quite enough people walking around. They all look very happy, very healthy. You have the feeling that in this place, there's never been any kind of illness. You arrive at the temple, and someone approaches you and tells you that you're in the temple of health. The temple that everyone goes through a deep purification, which will take you to a state of health, to a state of beauty and grace. This person asks you to follow them and leads you to a pool. You take off your clothes and go into the pool, which has a very pleasant temperature. You realize that this is very special water, a water full of power, full of magic. You start to see that through your pores, many substances are coming out of your body, substances made up of toxins, which look like slimy, and this clean water is dissolving all this filth. You feel how all this dirt, everything that is toxic in your body is continuing to come outside your pores. It's attracted by the water. And as it comes out, the water is cleaning all of this. The water is dissolving all of this. The process continues until there is nothing else to clean, until all the filth and toxins have left your body. Now you're asked to leave this pool and go to another one. The water of this other pool has a very beautiful and transparent hues: bluish, white, silver, green. It is as if the water was made of liquid jewels. You are now asked to go into this pool, and when you go in, the water starts to penetrate through your pores and is absorbed by all your internal systems, all your organs, all your cells, and it purifies you. This magical water gives you all the energy, the strength, and the balance that your body needs. In this pool, you are receiving a very pure and healing energy. An energy which makes your body perfect. And you feel how you're reaching a very deep state of purity, a very deep state of health. All illnesses vanish from your body as the inside of your body is filling with these energies. You have been filled with these energies. Now you leave this pool and are led to see the great doctor of the temple. You enter a very beautiful room and you see a very radiant being seated in the middle of this room. He looks like a very evolved and beautiful being, like an archangel. You approach, and this being, this great doctor, puts his hands on your head and blesses you. He makes you clean and healthy. He then places his hands in yours and gives you the gift of healing, so that you can help yourself and help others. You feel as if you're entering a state where everything is perfect, where everything is in balance. You feel enlightened by this energy. Now it is time to say farewell to the temple. You thank this beautiful being and leave the temple. You leave and go through the island to where your balloon is located. You eventually arrive, and your balloon is parked, and climb once again into the basket. The balloon rises and starts the journey back home, across the sea. You cross the ocean, and eventually you reach the shoreline. You continue traveling, now over the land, until you reach the place where you started this journey. The balloon descends, And you know you have reached a very good state of deep health, of vitality. You can still feel the effects of the energy the Archangel gave you. Even as you wake from this relaxation, you will feel how this energy vibrates inside you, and you are going to feel how your consciousness has been purified through this work in the temple. I'm going to count from 1 to 10, and as I count, you're going to gradually come back. And when I say 10, you will open your eyes and wake up feeling very well, remembering everything that you've learned. 1, gradually you're beginning to come back. 2, slowly you come back to your physical body. 3, you come back feeling very well. 4, you're grounded, embodied. 5, you're completely back in your physical body and feel the energy. Feel the purity and clarity in your consciousness. 6, you notice more the room where you are. 7, you prepare to wake up. 8, wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. 9, take a deep breath. 10, open your eyes, you're awake. Okay. So this is the Temple of Health. You can do this practice again. You can, if you have registered on the site, you will be able to find the recording and go through it again. I found it to be very helpful. It does have really deep effects. You can repeat it every day, and I believe that can really help also with chronic things, especially pain that some people might be suffering with, and really, it can be really effective, I think. The dog is snoring. Nice. She's out. Good. So mine is barking. So thank you guys for being here. So if you have any problems, you can always write to me. Let me see you because I've changed my camera so that you'll be able to see the background. So hope to see you next week. All the best. Bye.